So here we're just on GC Mini's website, just showing you where we got this. It's the 28mm European building. Just need to click. It's $26. Is that about 20 quid UK, I guess? And we're just going through the clips here, showing you the product pictures which are on the website. And just going through them there, all the different views. 28mm, 3-story ruined European house, plenty of firing ports, etc. And then you can just put that in your wee basket and off you go. Fairly straightforward. Aloha, this is Paul here from the warhq.co.uk, and here we're going to do a quick build and show and tell for GC Mini's ruined building here. And my thoughts with this one is to use as few paints as possible to get it up as quickly as possible, and to show you just how easy it can be to get something looking half decent with the minimum amount of effort. So for this one we used 4 spray cans, which took us all of 10 minutes to paint the entire building to how you see it here. We will probably go on later and do a little bit of weathering to this building. So I painted the front parts here with a dark field grey. I was just using the paints I had. I painted these outside walls here. I painted them grey, and then this inside bit I painted white because the windows frames are going to show up, and the inside of the building I just painted a blue colour for the inside paint. You could do a bit more detail if you want it, but just wanted this to be quick. And the floorboards I left in the natural colour. To get to that stage took me all of about 10 minutes. There isn't very many bits to this, but it will be quite effective when we put it together. Compared to some buildings, this is very practical for bolt action. The only work we had to do, everything came cut out with this model, which is one of the things I love about GC Mini. All these inserts are all taken out already. The only thing that was attached was this detail on the front was attached here. And I just had to cut 3 sprues there, 3 sprues there, and that gives you the front detailing for the house. And that's the bit that really just makes it, it's very simple, but that's the bit that's really just going to make this stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together. I don't really even think I'm going to need instructions for this one. We'll put it together and show you what it looks like in a moment or two. So here we've got it together. It's starting to dry. Now how I did it is this front of the building comes in basically 3 pieces. I glued them together first. Still hasn't quite dried, but I left it for a little bit, and then what I did was I turned it round and I slipped, don't see if you see it, I slipped this corner piece here in first, and then I slipped this side on. I placed it like that, and then I put the in-between floors in here and fitted the end bit. Last thing I did was put the back wall in, and then as you can see I've just put elastic bands around to hold it in jig light, and we will let that dry and we'll get a proper look once it's all dried, and we'll maybe do just a little bit of weathering, although to be honest it doesn't need a great deal to work, so we'll come back when we've got that done. So here we have it completed. I've just done some very basic distressing, a bit of wash on the walls. In fact, they didn't come out all that well, but just taken a sponge and done some black damage just to darken it off. I was very sparing on the front with the wash, and that sort of worked out a lot better. And so there we go. What do you guys think? A very solid building. It was very easy to do, start to finish. It was no more than half an hour, and that includes painting. There was a little bit of drying time. As you can see, it's enclosed, so it doesn't require a base. You could fit a base onto it. The inside floors give you access to put troops on each floor. Very simple. I think altogether there's 11 bits to this MDF kit. It's very cost effective. I love the way that the windows have been done. There's no fiddling about with windows and door. He's actually put 3 sections in here. This is Alan from GC Minis. He's put 3 sections in here, done the windows as one, and as you can see, it was so easy to paint up. Very quickly get it on. As I say, about half an hour work start to finish, and that includes spraying, assembly, distressing, and as I say, it's excellent value for money. If you're in the States, don't you dare look anywhere else. If you're in the UK, yes, we can get cheaper models. You would be going to order these up as a bundle with other stuff. One of the great things about GC Minis and Alan is that he will charge £10 extra for post and package, and he will refund you anything he doesn't use. You only pay for the postage, not for the packaging, and he does a refund for the extra. So if you get 4 or 5 of these houses, it could very well be worth your while, especially if you're not fond of spending ages making up houses. This is the way to do it, guys. I wouldn't look too much further, especially if you're in the States or Canada. Get on to GC Minis, yeah, Games Craft Miniatures, and tell Alan how much you love them. Take care.